going to be checking out this Florida man that's pretending to be a U.S. Marshal. Red car pulled over pretty quick. On July 31st, 2023 at around 5:15 p.m., Corporal Rozaki observed a truck with emergency lights and a siren activated driving around traffic.
See your other hand for me?
Flashes a badge. Okay.
Okay. You have your driver's license on it?
During a traffic stop, the driver, Derry Lambert, displayed a badge and claimed that he was a U.S. Marshal responding to a shooting.
Let's do with purple lights. Yeah, they're purple tonight. Where are you headed to?
He doesn't even have a mirror. Look at that. You can see the reflection.
A shooting in there, enough? Okay, 10-4.
I'm just gonna say, I don't think a U.S. Marshal or a police officer would have no mirror. You guys literally got nothing right there. That's a violation. During his investigation, Corporal Rozaki, I don't know if that's how you say his name, began to suspect that Lambert was not being truthful.
So, the vehicle is your vehicle, is that correct? Yeah, okay.
I'd say the mirror's a red flag.
I'm looking for something to verify that you're a U.S. Marshal, all right?
Or the lack of a mirror.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just hang tight with me for a minute.
Lambert maintained that he was a U.S. Marshal who had to go back to his shift and repeatedly looked at his wristwatch that wasn't there. Okay.
Hopefully we can get this resolved really quickly. All right. Thanks. Hey, we got somebody on the phone who wants to ask you a few questions. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Sir, what is your name?
Derry Lambert.
Marshal Service liaison questioned Lambert over the phone in an attempt to verify his story with
I work out of Texas.
Oh, well, so they actually called up the U.S. Marshals.
They got me down in Florida right now, looking into Marion Oaks. There's two gangs out there that are riding on a four-wheeler with a pole on it, busting into people's houses.
Okay.
And they got a call, so I chased. What's that?
What district in Texas do you work out of?
Dallas.
Okay.
My second house.
I understand that's a federal crime.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Why is he so confident?
All right.
I got red bugs out.
He's like, yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry?
I was telling him, what's happening, weeds? I got red bugs.
He seems
Eat me up, chasing a guy through the
so confident in that he's a U.S. Marshal.
Can I put your hands behind your back?
For what?
The look on his face, like, oh.
I've been arrested my life.
Well,
There's a first for everything, buddy.
all right. So you're going to be arrested for impersonating a police officer, okay? I'm going to go ahead and read this to you, okay? All right. And who do you work for? Who are you employed by?
United States Marshal Service.
U.S. Marshals, okay. You told me that you don't have your credentials with you, but they're in your...
Yeah, my charger.
In your charger. In the work vehicle?
Right.
Okay. Who's the charger registered to?
It's registered to the Marshal Service.
Marshals, okay.
That's my personal vehicle.
So why would the Marshals outfit your personal vehicle with lights and sirens?
That would be pretty weird.
In Texas, it's not like here.
Okay.
In Texas,
We
not
don't
like
have
here.
cars like this.
You have a Florida tag.
He's
I
gonna
know.
go down with his story.
Turn the knob on. Flick it all around.
Hey, he's got the full set in his truck. Obviously, he's a wannabe police officer, but never made the academy, it seems like.
Hey, how long you worked for the U.S. Marshals?
About 3 years.
3 years? Okay.
Going on.
I'm sorry?
I'm finishing up at Votech with Makuchi right now to go to work for Marion County. So,
To do what? To
be a cop. Yeah, coming down the road, I get a call on my cell phone. Hey, they see the four-wheeler out there on the
MCO's
drone.
U.S. Marshal liaison also responded to the scene to question
that?
Lambert and
My
confirmed
squad.
that he was
My
impersonating law
squad in
enforcement
Texas.
officer.
If you look through my phone, you'll see the 941 area code.
The
By squad, what do you
Buccaneers.
mean by squad?
They sent 3 or 4 of us down here,
Who is they?
the Rangers.
The Rangers? Which Rangers? Like the baseball team?
No, hell no.
Okay, so what
Okay.
Rangers?
The Marshals.
The Marshals?
Yeah,
The Marshals,
what,
the Rangers.
Where do you work out of Texas?
Dallas.
Dallas?
Yes.
What's your district?
District.
Well,
We just
if
have
you're
it.
Bro, you'd think you'd be more prepared for a
if
situation
you're a
like
U.S.
this.
Marshal,
It's
you
called
would know your district.
641.
He obviously figured the flashing of a
641?
badge would be enough
Okay.
to get him
That's
out of
our
the
squad.
situation, but he does
Okay.
not have any of
But
his
there's only a few
credentials
of us here.
memorized. He doesn't
A
have
few of
any
you?
backstory he
Would
can
I be
prepare
one
for
of
them.
those?
No,
He's not very good at
I'm
improv.
not a U.S. Marshal.
I don't know. I didn't see a badge.
Well, here's my credentials. I am actually a special deputy U.S. Marshal.
Yeah,
Here are my credentials.
yeah. Mine are in my car.
These, your credentials like this are in there.
I have one just identically to that.
Okay. I would say probably not. Because I'm asking you very easy questions to be able to identify yourself, and you're not. Who's your supervisor out of Texas?
He's realizing how screwed he is.
My supervisor,
Yes,
My
sir. Your direct
supervisor?
supervisor.
Jim Willis.
Jim Willis?
Yeah.
What do you do for the United States Marshals?
Well, I normally just do raids.
Raids?
Right?
Okay, who do you work for?
Interesting.
I just told you twice.
Like, okay, so where do you work for the Fugitive Task Force? Do you work for the District Marshals?
No,
Do
I
you-
work,
who do you work for?
I work for the task force.
You work for the task force?
Like people run.
task force?
We do raids.
Which one?
All I do is raids. Hell,
Okay, listen to me for just a second. I'm
Raid
going to give you a
Shadow
little bit of an
Legends.
out or whatever.
Right.
I know you're not a U.S. Marshal. I'm a U.S. Marshal.
Right.
I know for a fact,
Right.
100%, you are not with
So
the
he
U.S.
just admitted to
Marshals.
it.
Okay?
Okay.
So I would just want to know why you would try to identify as a U.S. Marshal. Was it to, like, get around traffic?
No.
Okay, so what were you trying to do?
He's a fanboy.
I
He wants
told
to
you
be a U.S.
twice. I
Marshal.
was responding to a couple.
With the U.S. Marshals.
Yes.
Oh my god, he's not going to let it go. He's going to keep going.
Okay.
You don't know about the drones out there flying over?
Sir, there is
Yeah,
nothing
no.
like that.
What?
I'm gonna give you a little tip, pro tip. Okay, there's only 3 of us
Pro
in this
tip.
county. You are not one of the other 2.
Hey.
That's a pro tip.
Arrested Derry Lambert. Charges false impersonation of law enforcement officer, unlawful use of blue lights, unlawful use of a badge, possession of firearm during the commission of a felony, possession of what? Diazepam? Pen? Introduction of contraband to a detention facility. Lambert was arrested and taken to the Marion County Jail where his PAM pills were located. Oh. Dang, bro. Well, that didn't go very well for him. Lesson learned, don't impersonate a U.S. Marshal or any police officer. It's never going to end well for you. Don't be a fanboy that failed out of the academy, so you have to try to pretend to be one. Anyway, like and subscribe. Goodbye.